Hello there and welcome to my Barcamp on Twitter. My target audience today is for teachers and staff who would like to know a bit more about Twitter and how it can be used within an educational context. So we'll start off by thinking about what Twitter is. Well, Twitter is a free social networking site and it's used for blogging. It enables users to send and read other people's updates, and Twitter calls these tweets. It also allows you to share and discover what is happening right now, anywhere in the world. Twitter works over multiple devices and networks as a real-time short messaging service. There's lots of general uses of Twitter. There are so many ways that it can be used. I tried to look at how regular Twitter members use the site. The most popular searches seem to be about a job, like people looking for a new one, quitting one, how to get a new one, interviewing, meetings, etc. There's also a lot of search for love, finding it, losing it, how to get over it. There was also searches for sport, where to go, how to get equipment, where to watch sport live, etc. Then there was music, how to listen to it, quoting it, etc. And then there was movies, and then politics. There were so many different things. There are also a variety of potential uses for teachers and pupils within educational contexts. Like the teacher could set up a course group in a specific Twitter app, which could be used for facilitating communication between teachers and pupils, and it can also be used for announcements and reminders. The microblogging application of Twitter could be used to continue conversations and discussions that were had in the classroom and school between staff and pupils and teachers. So if there was maybe a discussion that was very relevant but the bell rang and you wanted to carry it on, then there's options to do this with the microblogging application from home. There are also relevant polling websites which allow educators to poll their pupils. So like the teachers can use this to create lots of discussions on what topics children want to choose, and the children can vote like how they enjoyed aspects of the class, what aspects they didn't enjoy, kind of like an evaluation process. Teachers and staff could also do collaborative planning online. They could microblog, tweet as it's known on Twitter, to share ideas and plan effectively. A teacher could also use a microblogging platform which could be used to post ideas and topics to bring it up in class discussions, and this can allow teachers and everyone to work from home. And then pupils can reflect on microblogging. They can talk about their thoughts and feelings within the classroom. This could maybe be private or public, whatever. And then I had a little look at how Twitter could facilitate creativity. And Twitter can facilitate creativity amongst pupils and staff as it allows them to share knowledge and generate new ideas. They can choose between opinions and also make new decisions. The communication tool and skills used within Twitter facilitate creatively to produce ideas and values. Twitter offers a wide range of chat tools to help facilitate creative conversation on Twitter. Some of these are TweetChat, which is a favourite of Twitter users. There is also Twabs, which is a new web-based application that would allow teachers and pupils to integrate photos and movies, which may be helpful if, say, they're on a class trip or if they've done a specific experiment that day in class. It just allows them to work creatively together as a class, or the children could maybe try and do it as independently as possible, or the teacher could do it at home, and it can also involve the parents, so that's good. However, there is some limitations, constraints and possible dangers with Twitter, so I tried to find out a few. And a limitation of Twitter is that you cannot see all the posts from one single user in one place. So if the teacher had posted like lots of things, it's not actually possible to see them all in one place, which probably would have been useful. Unable to post pictures, which is a bit unfortunate. It doesn't convert the URL into a tiny URL before submitting each post. That's just an extra thing that you'll have to do. There's a 140 character limit when updating, like when writing a tweet in Twitter. I think this was originally because it was known as a short messaging service, but it's taken over the world. So yeah, so there's just been a 140 character limit put on it. Also, the interactive designer at Twit feels that these limitations and restrictions our encouragement to dive a little deeper into what the most important ones are and why, just so people don't expand. They just write short tweets, and then if people are interested they can look at them, which is fair enough. So overall, I think Twitter has great potential in an educational context and can be used widely around the world for a variety of uses, specifically within education purposes. Thank you.